Okay, so this is my third build guide for the division, I think now. Three? Yeah, that sounds right. So this is the defense. This is gonna be like the shield build, and this is the last of the stamina builds that I have too set up. So that's what it looks like. So I used, the Hildern Air because to use defense, you can use a submachine guns with your ballistic shield instead of a pistol. So I use Hildern Air. I usually use these as like healing guns, so they have like more healing based stats on them. So like predatory or sustain and stuff. So that's what the other two guns have, and this one has self-preserve. So predatory and sustain are on my Hilder, and self-preserve is on the air. And I use a Damascus just because cool-headed. So if I really need a skill to come back, like first aid, I can just take that out and start trying to get headshots with that. Not really much to this, so I'm just gonna move on. So here's my vest that I use. Basically everything for this build is pretty much all for stamina. So here are my stats. Any stamina based thing, so like health, armor, all of that, like everything is for toughness. So like I said, if you didn't know, it's basically just a shield build. So the more stamina you have, the better, because you can unlock that extra talent for the sixth gear set bonus. As you can see here, I have some mods. I believe they're all for stamina. Let me check. Yeah, they're for stamina and health, or stamina and just something else related to health or something. But as you can see here, I've actually hit the 10,000 mark, and I think I only need to hit 9,000 to get the 6-piece bonus. But I just wanted extra health, so this is like my tankiest build. So even if I don't have my shield up, I still have more health than most people would have on a team, because usually people aren't just like stamina based. So that's usually why I use this build. And yeah, so far I like it. This is probably my second favorite after Striker, because even though I don't heal myself, it's kind of hard to drain my health. So like I'll use this for the underground. And one thing that I really like about this too is with the 6-piece, I have a lot of health with it, or I have a lot of damage that I can do with melee attacks. And here's my my skills. So I use ballistic shield and first aid. First aid just because if I have overheal, then it'll, I believe, go to my shield. And ballistic shield because that's what this build is for. Those are my perks right there. And this is just gonna be like me showing you for a minute what it looks like again. Actually no, first let me go to the character, and here's some of my stats. You can see toughness is all it's the majority of where my my stats are. And here's the build again. And here is some skirmish gameplay I have set up. So there's, you see I can get some pretty decent damage on right now, but it's really not too much. They almost take my entire shield out easy, just one guy. But I got an assist on him and a finisher. So as you can see, for this part, not much action really goes on until I see somebody. But it's different because as opposed to them shooting me, they're shooting the shield, so your health isn't exactly being hit. So as long as they're hitting you from the front, then like the bullets are spraying you from the front, then it won't really affect you. So you see I got a kill there, then I just got that finisher right there. But that the melee kill was really the highlight of that part. The melee is really where I feel like this build shines. Like, so even if you don't have ammo, if you can kill people just by meleeing them. If you didn't know, med kits also can bring up your shield health again. So if you're low on shield health, just bring that up and it'll replenish some health. So that's why I use it also, you know, heals you like your physical character too, but I usually use first aid for that. Like if you're low on health, just wait for first aid and don't try to use a med kit. So like you can see here, I was just kind of toying with them, you know, letting them hit me. It's not really doing much to my shield, but then I start melee attacking them too, and he's dead now. He's dead, and just look at the numbers. Like the numbers really speak for itself. How much damage the melee attacks do. Fire, as you can see, don't really, as long as they hit my shield, it doesn't do anything, so I can just, you know, shoot as much as I want. But if it was like one of the little fire like RC cars, then those could hurt me because they would hit like the entire area I'm standing in and not just like one spot. So you can see I'm not like just super like hard hitting with my bullets, but they actually can do a good amount of damage on them. So that's why I usually like using Hilda in the air, and you know, every time I get a kill, that's more health for me. Self-preserved if I use the air, and the thing with using self-preserved on the air is, since the air is a submachine gun, SMGs have increased critical hit chance anyway, so I'd have increased chance to get that self-healing back. So I use that if I need more immediate healing, but the Hilda I'll just use for like healing over time. So that's kind of a plus to that build. Like you see, I'm just wearing his health down little by little, and he's dead now just from hitting him with my shield. And then now all I have to do here is just shoot his tanks and just finish him off with melee attacks, and he's dead now. So since all I'm left with now is just the little RC cars right here, I'm just gonna finish these guys off. Not really much to it right here. It does kind of take me a while though, but eventually I get it done. I'm kind of just making sure, you know, I don't hit that fire or like die or anything, because if I'm just looking at it from a shield point, they're not gonna crack my shield with just those three. Like I could sit there for a while and they would do nothing, but you know, I don't. I'm just kind of making sure that I don't burn without using a med kit, because even though I could use a med kit, that would only give me 7 seconds to have fire immunity, which wouldn't really, I couldn't kill these guys in 7 seconds. So even with 2, that'd only be 14 seconds, which wouldn't really do much. And you know, I'm on fire right here, so I had to pop one just because it was necessary. But I make sure I get up out the fire radius and walk back into it. But that little thing you saw right there, that's one of the 6-piece talent perks. I can't remember exactly how it works, but it's like depending on the type of damage you take, I think you have like a buff to it. So like if you take like physical damage or like grenade damage or ammo damage or like damage from a gun, you like unlock a different perk. So once I finish this guy off, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you to all you guys who watched the videos, and I'll be making some more videos of these builds soon. So yeah, thanks for watching.